I heard someone say once that when you lose a child, it's like you lose your breath, but you never get it back properly. And I feel that way sometimes. Sepsis seems so unfair, which you think if you found it early, maybe you could have changed the course a little bit, if only we'd known.
We moved to the Isle of Man about 20 years ago, and we waited for a family for a long time. When we eventually got our girls, our world was just the right way up. Anne was 18 years old back in 2013, and it was my friend's daughter that was getting married. Just as we were starting to get ready, Anne complained of a sore throat. At that point in time, I just thought, right, okay then, we'll get you some painkillers. I didn't worry, really, that anything sinister was going on. When we got back home, she started to have this cough, and it was then that she complained of a pain in her left side of her chest area.
She said her pulse was very rapid, she looked pale, and she was breathing quite rapidly. My wife knew something wasn't right, so she took her to A&E for the first time around about 10 o'clock on a Saturday morning.
The doctor said in his opinion that it was intercostal muscle pain due to coughing, and I knew that wasn't right because Anne wasn't coughing hard enough. But our generation, you just never sort of question what a doctor's saying to you. So we came home.
Around about 2 in the morning, there's this very noisy breathing coming from a room. So we took her up to A&E again around about 4 o'clock in the morning.
So it was confirmed that she actually did have pneumonia.
Every antibiotic they tried, they couldn't get on top of. Now, I'd been involved in healthcare for 36 years and I hadn't heard of sepsis. I didn't understand its significance. So through time, they thought it'd be better if they put her on assisted breathing.
You could see the terror, absolute terror in her eyes, and that is something that will stay with me for a very long time.
As time moved on, her vital organs were being compromised due to the sepsis. It was tragic when we had realised that Anne really was just essentially in a vegetative state with the tubes just keeping her functioning. So they agreed that we'd have to stop this machinery and just let her pass on when she's just 18. So yeah, these feelings still haunt me, you know.
I refused to let Anne's death, be what our lasting memory is. I wanted to do something in memory of Anne. Her memory now has her legacy, man in sepsis. The main thing is knowing, learning, educating yourself about the signs and symptoms of sepsis. The sepsis 6 is which they're called. And to be able to ask the question, to be more empowered, to speak up for yourself and asking the question, could it be sepsis?